G'day folks, it's Thunderballs here and welcome back to episode 6 of Rags to Riches. Today we are on our way to Crusader to do some rappel raids on Orison. So we'll just fire up our Quantum and we'll start mapping our way over there now. We're just outside Daymar at the moment and now heading back towards Crusader. So, the reason I was over at Daymar was that tried to do a bunker quest to destroy the illegal drugs, and when I got there the elevator was down already and I could not call it back. So, here I am, restarting with a different bunker. Now, also tried doing a few videos earlier, however I died and blew up a few times, and so we're back down to 7,000 UEC. I had to fully restock and pretty much spend all my money. So we are now desperate for money, but a couple of quests here that are there's two platforms. Got a bunch of dudes on each one. That is 45,000. So let's go kick some more cover. Poor little cutter is taking a bit of a beating today. Missing a bit of a tail fin there. Other than that, she's not too bad. She's got a bit of damage on her. She's held up alright. We've gone with white paint today. And we also have our little white bobblehead mascot. Replacing our Pigu. So, we don't have any 1SU crates or anything with us today. We are just going to go in, kill the dudes, and grab whatever we can actually carry. So, let's get a better angle on landing here. This, a little bit rough, but we're down. Need to find a P4 again to get our scope. I'm sure that won't take us long to find a Nine Tails with a P4. So, let's hop straight to it, shall we? 15 dudes to kill on this platform. Usually over here. Oh, there's a couple there.
Now this reminds me of the scene in iRobot where Will Smith's character, Detective Spooner, goes and sees all of the robots in the container that Sonny had a dream of up on the hill.
Okay. Alrighty. Down there. Ow! How the hell can you shoot me? Get stuffed. There is no way you can freaking see me. Doing down on the ground. Oh yeah. Cheap prick. One of them. Tier 2 injuries. That's not good. Alrighty. Silly fools standing in the elevators. So this is obviously still a little bit bugged. One. Sneak in here. You die. Alright, and down to the ground floor, please. 3 dudes, all fairly close together. Two dudes. It's just here, aren't you? Dude. Let's just turn the corner here. Here, boo. Die! God, hit the end up. Thank you.
Okay, so that's the first platform down, so now let's go head over to the second platform.
Alright, moving on to the next platform. Which way do we go? Alright, right this way. Meow. Okay. Yeah.
Landing complete.
15 more dudes to kill. Okay, first thing we're going to do. We are going to switch this to advanced mode. Let's get water and drag ourselves up a bit. Okay. Let's go kill some dudes. Up, ready to go. Okay. No target straight away. There's one. Let's just have a look around the back here sometimes. Yep. This might be the one where there's some med It's fine.
So I thought it'd be a bit easier to move the cutter a bit closer to the entrance to the building here, so that I could get a quick escape after finishing off the dudes, and if I had to bring any more loot out to the ship.
Okay, and why do we have?
There was nothing else on that level, so we went down to the ground floor. Definitely a few guys in here.
Kill them all! Light them up!
No! So I managed to get a lift back to the platform, and my poor cutter fell off the platform and went boom. So, luckily, I've got my gear in this crate here. So I've whacked on some of the spare armor that I had. I am going to grab an FS9. Let's grab my green one. No, we won't grab the green one. Let's grab the normal one. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go inside, get my body back, and retrieve the stuff that was in there. Then I'm going to need to get a lift back with my box of goodies. So I've only got 5 dudes left. Should be pretty easy to finish this off.
Alright, silly me, forgot to add a few more rounds of ammo on my gear, so I went back to the box and the server was lagging a bit, the inventory wouldn't load up, so I thought, bugger it, let's just get our fists out and see if we can take down these last 3 dudes.
Sweet. Down. Thank you. Alrighty now. What I can do is get my body back. Wherever that was. Yeah. There we go. So now, heal myself up. Alrighty, yeah, I need to try and find a lift back to Forest or somewhere.
Alright, so I got my lift here before realising that my cutter was destroyed, so I had to go back to General Track to see if I could get a lift out of the platform with my crate back to a station. So, yeah. Okay, so Artik was going to come and get me, so I had a bit of a wait, and we'll catch up once he arrives. Okay, so Artik arrived in his Corsair. We threw my crate onto the back, I jumped on with him, and he took me up to Seraphim Station. Once we got to Seraphim Station, something interesting happened. Oh, this is no good. Okay, so as we were coming into the hangar, I fell out of the ship, and to my death. Well, incapped at least. So we then had a bit of fun trying to get Artik to revive me. He was unable to revive me. He was having some issues with his screen or something like that. So eventually he dragged me through the station to the clinic, threw me up onto a bed, and I was able to be revived in the clinic. And so we'll catch up in the clinic. Okay, so I got healed up, treated my injuries, was back to full health, offered to give Artik some payment, but he kindly declined. So thank you, Artik, for bringing me home. That was a big mission, and I will now pick up with the next mission.
Brilliant.
Between that last mission and this mission, I started chatting to a mate on Discord, so you may hear some of the conversation while...
Yeah, I've been doing a Rags to Riches series. So I gave away all my gold, fucking UEC, except for about
Yes.
10k, and I'm just running around in my Cutter Rambler, basically starting from scratch, and just using the gear that I had, and bought some gear with the 10k that I had, and collecting gear. I've done about, this is my 6th episode, and I got up to like 80,000, and then I had a bad run of dying and ships blowing up, crashing into stations and stuff like that. So I got down to 7 grand this morning, and now I'm back up to nearly 60 grand. But I've got a crap load of weapons and gear that I've picked up from contracts and stuff.
Nice one.
Yeah, so something a little bit different, trying to show how new people could still earn money and how quickly it sort of takes and what you need to do and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Stuff.
But yeah, I've made a couple of mistakes and fucked up and whatnot. But overall, it's still fun.
Let's see what's going on.
Something just went boom. Where's this dude? There he is. Dude died.
Alright, so that's another mission completed, so let's head off on to the next one, which is another repel raid on Orison.
Alrighty, we have landed down and go and kill some dudes. We got 15 of them to kill. Yeah, I'm gonna trust the FS9. Reload. I sort of go out here as soon as I was landing. Where are you, you bastard? Through the garden. I don't know. It's somewhere. What's he want? Yeah, it's very odd. Anybody? There we go. You guys died.
Hello.
I see you. You die now.
Wow, this is working. Okay.
Working's good.
Give him hell!
not set up. So, combat music just ended and I killed another guy and the same combat music just started up again. There's a dead guy over there. The same music starts up again. That's funny. Sweet. Alright, 6 dudes to go. Five dudes. 4 dudes to go. And the elevator door closed. Reloading. Oh, bit decent there. Wait, what? No. How are you doing over there? Select my gun, please. Thank you. Jesus Christ, this guy's actually hard to kill.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Release the bitch and release the prey.
Ah, I died! Fuck it.
Dang it.
Bastards.
Made it.
Are you kidding me? I kind of fell to the ground again.
Why? Why?
Alert. Front crash close.
Why are you falling? Divert your power.
You talking to me?
Yes.
Alert.
Ah,
Front
well, yeah.
crash
Nah,
close.
it's because I don't have VTOL. But that's my cutter down there. And it was up here.
Oh, okay. So it fell. Okay.
Alert. Deck crash.
What
close.
FPS are you getting these days?
Landing gear up.
I will have a look in just a second.
Alert. Front crash close.
Well. Get out of the trees.
Alert. Starboard crash close.
Alright, what's the good moving?
Wait, vertical sync. Maybe you get higher if you turn that off.
Okay, so this time a mate actually let me his A1 Spirit, and when I got back to the platform, my cutter had fallen through the ground. But once again, the crate was there with all my gear in it. So let's go finish this off. Once again, this time I came with no gear whatsoever, and went in with my fists. Takedown mode, go!
I'd call that a landing.
You're down and you're not exploded, so it's a landing.
And my ramp touches the ground, so I'll be able to get in and out.
Yep.
It wasn't until later that I actually realised I didn't have my landing gear down.
Whoops. Yeah, I'm naked.
Naked.
Bring it on! No.
See what ships I have. Okay.
Hang on, I'm running out of that bit. Really. Take down!
How come I can never hang on to my fucking favourite ship? It's gone again.
And elusive prey.
What ship's that? Take
My
down!
bloody Vanguard Warden.
Take down! Ah! Okay, they're all just knocked out. Where's my gear? Where'd I go? There it is. I want everything, please. Worst thing about grabbing everything off your off your body is there's a bug at the moment where your backpack doesn't show up.
Uh-huh.
But I can go. Holster.
How are they gone with the, you know, all the quality of life stuff with your weapons and all that stuff?
Oh, everything's like there's bugs and shit as you would expect, but it's playable. It's very very playable.
Nice.
Die! Don't tell me this is going to be bugged.
Alright, here's a big test. Cracking out the joysticks. Let's see.
These guys are all dead now. Very much dead. It still says I have 3 hostiles. And this guy apparently still needs to be eliminated.
So as you can see, the last 3 guys I knocked out. Then I killed them, but it still says I've got 3 hostiles remaining. So I could not complete the quest. So therefore I just dumped it and moved on. And let's see where we end up next. Alright, so the next quest I picked up was a clear criminal nest contract from a cave in Daymar. When I got there I saw there was a M2 parked there as well, and I didn't really pay too much attention to it, so I went into the cave, had a look around and spent probably a good half hour in there and found no enemies whatsoever. Got a little bit of loot, not too much, nothing really exciting, but then I came out and decided to investigate the M2 a little bit further.
Come on. There we go. In there. Do have some loot in here. Not a whopping amount, but we've got some stuffs. Let's see what we got.
Silly me didn't realise that I had my multi-tool set to traversal instead of detach mode, so that's why I wasn't able to move any of the crates off the grid in the M2. So I decided to try and see if I could fit the cutter inside the M2. Duh, that wouldn't fit. So I took my gear out of the cutter and took the M2 for a spin. Now, while I had that M2, I decided to go and help out a friend who had done a VHRT and had some loot left on a C2 that he had managed to kill that had some nice little weevil eggs on it. And he said that I could take a third of the cut. So I'm now rich. Yay!
Attack on shields